How you doing? Scotty Bear back with another video. This video about people that are moving south of the border over into Mexico, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in Southern California. Uh, I had a couple interesting conversations yesterday. One being that we were talking about what's going on specifically in Mission Beach, and that would be that there's so many Airbnbs in the area. There is one, almost no one living there. Two, that these Airbnbs sit mostly vacant during the winter months. And three, then in the summer months, all these people flock into these Airbnbs, and that it has literally driven people out of the area, and maybe even some cases to Tijuana into those Airbnbs. It's a really strange ecosystem, maybe even now more than ever. I mean, strikingly, I remember going into Southern California. I'm always interested in the real estate market, the things that are going on in my hometown, right? I mean, I am from this area, and partially because of moving to Baja is because of being from the Southern California area. I love the beach weather, right? And when I moved out to, of course, Las Vegas, and took out too many places and said, well, this was more desirable. That being said, there is a notable surge in people just kind of, not able to take the price increases, which I could really understand. I mean, I left a long time ago, so I always feel like there will be some sort of situation where I'll be able to return to Southern California, but that's only wishful thinking. That being said, again, talking more about people moving into Tijuana Airbnbs. This is, again, very interesting. There are people in Mexico that are definitely trying to set up Airbnbs suited for remote working, commuting back and forth, so on. And many people are really looking at this. Actually, mostly because, they need relief. I mean, who could really afford these prices? I mean, is really what it boils down to, right? I mean, also talking about what I said earlier, it could possibly turn out where everything literally west of I-5 freeway will be $1 million. I think that everything in the La Jolla zip code, I believe, is $1 million. I think I read that somewhere. I'm not sure. I could be very wrong on that, but the cost of Southern California is going up an incredible amount of money. And even in some areas where people look in Southern California to live for cheap, like maybe Oceanside might be San Diego's version of a cheaper place to live, different inland locations, notably places like Hemet. The rent price, I believe, very close to tripled. And where do you go? Where do you go? I think that's why many places and the same thing happened during the time frame where, I decided to leave Las Vegas, because what happened was I wasn't totally ready to commit to a year, which actually, looking back, right, and the time I've been gone from Las Vegas, it was easily a year. So maybe that should have been something I looked at closer. But during the time I was surfing the weeklies in Las Vegas was the time I literally wake up and look around, and the weeklies are trying to charge $350, $450, $650. I was like, wow, who's paying this? I think a lot of people, and again, the California exodus, I think, is a really bad way to attack California. Because believe me when I tell you, I still meet people. Oh, I just moved to San Diego. Da da da. There's always somebody there to take their place, and it's a shame because one thing that came to light from the conversation of having talking about what's going on in Southern California is that if you're the one behind, oftentimes your family members, your friends from the area have moved on from Southern California. And, for them, it was just like, well, throwing in the towel a little bit, right? Because, I mean, at some point you figure, is this really worth it? So that's what I have for you today. It is a semi-early. This may even be considered late for me. It is 5:58 a.m. Tuesday, July 11th. Just 554 or 354 shopping days until Christmas. Oh, that was Awake and Bake. Don't forget that. 2 links up here. I appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful Tuesday morning.